Oh,
Welcome to News Biz and What We Choose with Danielle and Dami. What
grab a
happened?
grab a drink, get the news, and come hang with us.
What
I
happened?
said, oh, because maybe it's because I'm wearing my headphones or there's a new feature on Zoom,
Oh,
but
is it really loud?
it announces it says this meeting is being recorded over you.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
weird.
I wasn't expecting that. Apologies.
Well, here's to that. What are you drinking?
Cheers. I'm drinking sangria. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking the most beautiful rosé on the planet. Summer in a bottle from Wolfer Estate. It's from the East Coast up near New York. Or, yeah. Oh, yeah, Long Island. It is the prettiest bottle of rosé on the planet. I haven't had this one in 6 years or so because I remember distinctly the last time I had this was before I had child. So
Oh.
when I come to Bugya, so our kids can hang out in either late April or May,
Hmm.
I'll bring a bottle because it's the best rosé in my
Oh yeah,
opinion.
it's very pretty.
It's so beautiful. Like the bottle is stunning. Look at that. Look at that.
I feel like because it's from the East Coast, you should be like mom bossing it over, like mob wife kind of vibes.
Damn, I should have worn my diamond chain.
Yeah, and your leopard print.
My fur,
Uh,
my fur coat. Mm.
what's been going on with you?
Whale, whale. Um, for no, Friday? No, I don't know. Anyway, last weekend at some point in time, I took the boys to their first drive-in experience, and it was so fun. Ugh. Um, because I wasn't really sure how they were gonna like it, if they were even gonna last through the whole thing. Like they know movie theaters, they've never been to the drive-in, so I didn't know if it was gonna
Hmm.
be like so much things going on. So with us going, we saw Hoppers. I'll talk about that later and what we watched, but we
Cute.
saw
Yeah.
Hoppers.
Hmm.
I didn't do the whole setup in the back because again, I wasn't really sure how they were going to like it or whatever, but definitely going to do that at least once a month, every month from now through like the end of summer. And I'm going to totally like deck out the back. I'm going to get like one of those love seat chairs that folds out like camping style, but the love seat version, and get blankets back there. And like, I brought stacks and stuff, but I think like this time we'll bring like more stuff to, you know, have fun back there. But overall, they loved it. I think they just really also loved being in the front seat.
I could see that. Yeah.
Because they were like looking at the screen, being like, "Ooh," and I'm like, "Stop pressing it. Stop pressing it." Every time you press it, the we can't hear the movie.
Yeah.
But overall, it was just such a good experience, and it was just so fun because like they loved it, and then they loved the fact because like the dome that they always have at every drive-in where you go get the snacks and stuff. I guess they just like recently did it over here, and it's like all more fancy-ish a little bit.
Hmm.
But they had like a bar where you can actually order food and stuff. Obviously, I didn't need to like order food because I didn't know that existed there, but I got a beverage. They got, snacks and treats and stuff. And then they had a rock climbing wall. So before the movie
Oh,
even
wow.
started, they got to play on the rock climbing wall. Overall, it was just lovely, divine. Um, but other than that, I did a big girl thing. I mean, I bought a car. So that was a while ago, like 2 years ago. But second most big girl thing, I guess, my big girl purchase, if you will, I bought a brand new couch for the first
Yeah,
time ever
it is quite the investment.
by myself.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you've lived with people or like your first move-in experience, it's typically like an old ass, dirty ass couch, like from God knows where. That's always like your first couch experience when you first move out. Then got a couch that was only 6 months old. So that's one I've had for the last like 12 years, 13 years. So it was time. And the boys are getting bigger. And so I got a really nice cloud-esque, it was like a cloud dupe. But it got a dark green with like corduroy chenille type fabric, and it comes tomorrow. So right now, if you're watching, nothing. I just have a single chair in the corner with my lamp. Um, but it's gonna go along this whole area back here. Um, but it's bigger. So the original one that I had for hot minute was the 3-person seater, maybe 4. This
Mm-hmm.
one that I'm getting is a 6. So much bigger. Fits the space perfect. I like measured and remeasured to make sure it would fit. But overall, very excited it comes tomorrow, so I'm thrilled. Um, but yeah, other than that, good week. Went to Costco again, and I actually successfully did what I told you I was going to do. So I was like, I need to go for toilet paper. I need to go for apples.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked out spending $120, but still things we needed, like the fruits,
Mm-hmm.
the little packets, bars, like stocking up on more bars. But I pretty much stuck to, like, I didn't go crazy. And I think it also helped because I went to the business center version where they don't have all the fun stuff.
Yeah, that does. Yeah,
So I think that
like
helped.
that helps.
Yeah, but I one thing that before I pass the mic to you, one thing I could have done without is apparently at the business centers, you can buy a whole ass dead cow.
Oh,
They just
I
have them
could
chilling on a rack, and
no.
you can see them. I'm like, okay, wrong
Like
audience.
like in full form
Yeah, no,
in
like
ca-
no, like they're like the skin's off,
oh, okay.
but it's like the whole thing. You see the legs, you see the whole thing.
Wow. I did not know that.
They have goats. They
Actually, I don't
have
think I've ever been to a business center. I've heard of them, but no one's ever
just
told me that.
be aware of the meat area.
Oh,
Because I literally,
interesting.
the second I turned, I was like, nope, gotta go.
Oh my
Because, like,
God.
yeah, I was just like, oh, okay, well, that's good to know if I ever decide to not be vegan,
Mm-hmm.
where I can go for my whole ass goat.
You just like go into eating meat, but it's like straight to goat. That'd
Well,
be so
I don't
weird.
even think I've ever, even before my time, like 15 years ago when I did go vegan. Oh, wow, it's
Yeah.
actually 16 now. 16 years.
Wow.
Um,
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a teenager drive. My veganism could be driving right now. Um, I don't think I've ever even had goat. Maybe goat cheese.
That's different.
Yeah.
It's not the actual animal. I
Yeah.
do love
I
goat
mean, it
cheese.
came from the animal.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to, lady?
Yeah. This past weekend, we dropped off my kiddos at my sister's and they spent time with their auntie and uncle for like a whole evening and morning time. They spent the night. They
So
had so
what
much
did you
fun.
do?
Well, it just so happened that we had planned this like months in advance, and then my younger brother like pushed out his like celebration for his 30th like a month out, and they chose that night, which worked out perfectly because we were like, well, okay, like you know, my sister's already watching the boys, so we'll like go and stop by. It was in San Francisco. Um, so we came back home, like we dropped them off in the morning. We actually like had a play date at their you know, school that we're like hoping to get them in, which we actually
Oh,
heard back. They are they were accepted into it, which it's that sounds weird because it sounds like really formal, but like they invited us to join the Peter Pan
no.
yeah,
I mean, it's a big thing. Like when Forrest had to go into school, like you had to be accepted.
yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Oh, Wyatt's accepted, but he's also by sibling, so he's like a nepo baby in a way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they do that with siblings, huh?
Yeah. So he's
That's
like, he's
cute.
in automatically.
um And anyway, so we did that, rushed over to San Jose, dropped them off. They like instantly went into like a haircut, which they were
Okay,
excited
I
about,
saw a
but yeah.
picture and they look so cute.
So they were excited about it. William did it, but it was like a big boy barbershop, like a
Oh.
fancy barbershop. William did it. Lucas was not having it. He said he didn't like that place. And when I talked to him later, he was like, it didn't have a car, mom.
I was
Like
gonna say he couldn't ride in like an airplane or a car.
he was like, I'm not into that. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So now I have to like I gotta take him to go get his haircut now too.
Oh, he didn't actually get a haircut.
No. And
Oh.
it was weird because my mom was like, he said he wants to grow it long. And I was like, no, he's never said that to me once. I was like, he was mad that he, didn't get to sit in a car. So like, which I understand.
And he wouldn't
If
have gotten a lollipop at the end either.
Oh, they gave him a lollipop. He had a
Oh.
lollipop. He was totally like they tried everything, but Did not work. So Charlie and I came back home, and I basically like did chores, like
Of course
I
you did.
yeah.
On
Of
your first parent solo overnight.
yeah,
Of
you're
course
like,
Damiana did. Of course
I
you
have so much laundry on my couch. Like, I need to put this shit away. And I just like, oh, and I cleaned out like 3 different closets.
Who are you, me?
It was so funny. And then like we got ready, went out and had fun. My mom was there too. She was hilarious. My sister-in-law for my older brother was there too, and both my brothers. And we were having a good old time. We like bought a bottle of champagne and opened it on the streets, and like we're drinking it on the streets. I mean, okay, listen.
Aww.
I was like, there are people who are doing like they're shooting up on the
I
streets
was gonna say
of San Francisco.
they're doing crack.
If I'm opening a like $100 bottle of champagne and drinking it, I can't talk. Sorry.
You're okay.
Like I'm okay. We're good.
You're fine. No, and if somebody did come up to you, be like, "Sir, ma'am, do you see that needle over there? You may want to tend to them more before me."
Me? What?
Me?
The real criminals are inside that bar who were charging, like Charlie and I bought 2 cocktails, cocktails, $50. Yeah. That's why we were like, no thanks. Bye.
25 each.
It's like 20. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah. With like tip, it came out to like about 50.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Anyways.
Back in my day. Like
Yeah, back in my day. But yeah, so other than that, really fun time. We also went out to like the Mission. There's like a burrito spot, and well, there's lots of burrito spots in the Mission. But we tried like one of the more famous ones, and delicious. So we had fun, and then we woke up, and the time changed, and we thought that we slept in. We did not.
Well, that's right. Same thing. I was like, man, my kids slept until 8:30. Wow, look at them. And then I realized I was like, nope, it's normal time.
Totally normal time. Wah, wah, wah. And then picked up the boys like later in the like late morning, brought them back, had a good old time with them.
Did you have a fun morning where you didn't have to tend to children right away
It
when you first
was
woke
really
up?
nice. Yes, I showered and like it wasn't. I don't know the last time. Well, actually,
Your weekly shower?
like throughout. No, like in the morning, a morning shower when you have kids is like a under 5-minute shower. It's a
they're
rinse
in there
off.
with you.
Oh my God.
No, mine because
not mine, yeah.
Well, because since I'm a single mom, they don't have anyone else to like keep them occupied. So if I'm taking a shower while they're awake, 9 times out of 10, they're like, "Can I come in?" And they just don't even like wait for me to answer. They just plop toys in there. I'm like, "Well, I guess you're coming in." I'm like, "Can I finish washing my hair?" Jesus.
Yeah. So it was nice. It was nice to not have to like feel that rush. Although I did notice that I am trained now, like because they used to sleep so solid and they've just been waking up multiple times throughout the night. So I am trained if I hear a sound in the middle of the night that I like jolt. Oh my God. And where's the peace?
Bro, it's funny you say that. Funny you say that because I kid you not. I saw this, no joke, today.
Jumping out of my skin, like
No.
at the slightest sound of something, and the dog. So it's not even just them, it's the dog too. And last night when I slept in a hotel, I'll get to that next, but I could have swore I heard something like a baby. Yeah, it was a total phantom noise, and I was like, Hunter, not Hunter.
Oh my God, of course I can't fucking find it, but it literally is a study that shows that the moment that women have babies, their chemical balance completely changes. Obviously, we know that, but the chemical balance completely changes where women cannot sleep through the night because we're on constant high alert 24/7. And that we literally cannot, our brain does not allow us to rest or actually have silence, like a solid sleep. We're constantly like listening out for our children.
Oh,
I'm like, well, that tracks.
goodness.
Of course, even in my screenshot rapid fire, nothing. I couldn't find it, but I did send it to you. I think I don't know, send it to someone. But yeah, study.
Interesting.
And it's fact.
Lastly, during the work week, I went to Carpinteria and it was lovely.
Fun
Yeah.
fact, I don't know if I told you this on a podcast or not. I think you may have mentioned that you were going there last week. My entire youth, I always thought that's where carpets were made.
Yes, you did say this last episode.
I thought that was just like the city where carpets are made. That's where all the carpets came from.
No. In fact, no.
You're like, I didn't see one carpet store the whole time I was there.
Not a one.
Disappointing.
It was so lovely to like wake up, look at the news, see that like everyone is struggling with going to the airports, that lines are crazy, like 3-4 hour long wait. I looked up Oakland's wait time, 4 minutes. Guys, I got through that security line like that. Okay. Done. Got the best banh mi overlooking the bay. Like it actually has like a water view. There's artwork in it that's lovely. I love Oakland Airport. It's lovely.
I don't think
Then
I don't think I've ever flown out of Oakland.
I feel like people are like, oh, I don't want to, like, I don't know. But
Honestly, I didn't even know they had an airport.
it's amazing. I've flown out of it now like maybe 3 or 4 times, like recently and twice in the past. And I was like, oh, that really wasn't that bad, or like as bad as like I was like anticipating it to be, because I also had that persona. But no, it was lovely. And then on top of that, if that wasn't a treat enough, I flew into Santa Barbara. For anyone listening, have you ever flown into the Santa Barbara airport?
No, I've just been to Santa Barbara.
It is, well, that's the same as Carpinteria. Like, imagine,
Oh, so
yeah. So when
no
you're
carpets.
imagining carpets, I'm like, it's literally along one. There's a beautiful ocean view. They're just like cute little like, shops and stuff. So Santa Barbara Airport is only national flights within the US.
Oh, so
Um,
it's just like the slow airport. When I
oh,
used to live near Paso and I went to Portland, the slow airport is teeny tiny, but it's only
teeny tiny.
zero international.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is like adorable. Like if you actually checked in your bags, they lift up like a little hatch and then like your little bag just like slides down. It is,
Wait, that's exactly how the slow one is. And
it's
you could
probably, yeah.
and you could see them like taking
Yeah.
your bag to where the plane goes and you're like, oh, okay, bye bag.
Bye bag. Yeah.
Whereas like SFO, you're like, hopefully my bag makes it to where I'm going because I have no
I
idea where the fuck it is.
I think there's like 6 gates and they're all like really, and it's like very Spanish style, like gorgeous. Yeah, so what a treat. The office is beautiful. People were lovely.
Have you ever been there?
Um, I had been there once before, but it's been like a good 5 or 6 years.
Mm.
Had some good dinners with my like my work bestie. Christian is like my work bestie. We had so much fun, just like we're gonna go get like steaks. Okay, now we're gonna, like after work and stuff. And we found this tea. It was like such a Damiana like spot. It was a tiki bar that had karaoke and had hand rolls, like sushi hand
Jealous.
rolls. It was so good, but we were so stuffed. I was like, I just want a hand
See,
roll.
I wouldn't have gotten the hand roll. I would have done the tiki and the karaoke.
Yeah, it was such a cool spot. Really wish we could just like move that over here. But yeah, I had a blast. Had a blast. Was very successful. Happy to be
I
home
feel
though
like
too.
you need to come with me to Portland because there is a spot, a tiki bar that's so freaking fun. My first ever adult trip away 2 years ago now, I think. We're
Mm-hmm.
actually approaching 2 years now. Um, Took me to Tiki, forgot the name, but it's the same thing where it's like super cool themed bar, and then they do like where if the person buys one of those ones that has like 20 straws in it, they do the whole thing where like it gets really dark and then the volcano
Oh
erupts,
yeah.
and it's kind of like a Trader Sam's at Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, like well, Disney, not Disneyland, downtown Disney or Disneyland Hotel. But it's
Yeah.
like the same vibe where it's like you get into it and it's like super fun and like
Love it. Love
love
that
it.
vibe. Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing. Anyways, shall we get into what the fuck Trump?
So we touched base on, of course, like what all of the haps are going on. And then we got alerted this week from the FBI
Mm-hmm.
that Iran aspires to attack California. Well, that's false. And also, the call is coming from inside the house because
Mm-hmm.
the administration hates California.
Yeah, I was thinking this. It was like, why California? Like, he does not care. I would choose something he cares
Wouldn't you want
about.
to go to Target DC where the guy that is the bad guy, wouldn't they want to do that and not just randomly like rope in, okay, we're going to attack California? No. So a lot of people are like, this sounds suspect. The administration hates California, and the FBI, who you know the leader is, the FBI just announced that Iran said, we're going to attack California. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. You guys are dumb. If you believe that, you're dumb. So, I mean, yes, you should probably have a go bag. You should probably have a go bag. I mean, like,
Mm-hmm.
just in case. However, I wouldn't really like, start stocking your bunker yet. Like, unless not Iran wants to like attack California. So I'll include the list, but SF Mayor assures that there's no imminent threat after FBI reported about the warning of Iran aspiring to attack California. So take with that what you will, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, guys. Unless if that
Perfect.
attack really does happen, it ain't from Iran. Um,
I don't think that they would go through um like residential. I think if there was ever an attack, it's like towards our military that we have stationed here, towards like
that
ports and stuff like that. Nothing. But from this, I was like, I do need a good like 3 day emergency kit. So
yeah.
like some doomsday listing. Let me just give you the list of what I was researching. So you need basic 3 day emergency kit, water, of course. You can buy one of those big like water barrel jugs and fill it up with like your water from your house. You don't even have to go to Alhambra or whatever.
Oh my God. I
Hmm.
love the fact that I own a Berkey. I
Oh,
can fit
yeah, there you go. You fill it up. Yeah, as soon as you hear
it's
anything, you fill it up. You're also supposed to fill up your bathtubs too.
oh my God,
For
I'm so glad I have my Berkey. And
yeah,
I told you earlier this year,
yeah.
big on changing all the filters, all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new filter in there. Oh my God. It's great
Yeah,
news. Okay.
yeah. So if there was like even like for like a big like earthquake that like really like damages makes a lot of damage, if you
Yeah.
can, you're supposed to fill up your bathtub with water. You can use that for other things like not just drinking water, but that's always like a smart thing to do. Non-perishable food, you can, pack some items there, flashlights, portable phone chargers, battery radio. I don't have one, and I was looking up like what are some cool ones. And after, oh, what was I watching? Oh,
You're,
Pluribus. When I
I was
watched
gonna say you're looking at
Pluribus,
like the cute ones.
yeah,
I need
I
I
felt
need
like
flashlights. That's what I need. I only have the flashlight on my phone.
yeah, that's not gonna work. We need like the old school
Oh
flashlights,
yeah.
extra backup batteries. Costco's great for that. Basic first aid kit, which I have covered double over. So I have one like a big one that I used my FSA on in our house, and another big one that I was like, I'm gonna put it in the car. But I actually might, if I have extra funds, I might just like put it in our like I need an emergency section
I need one
in my
that's together.
house.
I have all
Mm-hmm.
the accoutrements for a first
Mm-hmm.
aid kit, but they're separate. Like I have
Yes,
all of the creams and the Neosporin and all that. I have all of the stuff where you cut the gauze. I have all the, but
they
they're not
I
together.
so I made so they on Amazon they make like this one that's for outdoorsy, and I think that's like a good like all around survival kit one that has like it's in its own little bag. It
Mm.
might be like 70-80 bucks, but if you have one on hand and like the zombies start, coming out of the woodworks, that's a great one to just like grab and go.
Found one for $40 and it comes with
Boom.
a knife, a flashlight, glow sticks, all of
Mm-hmm.
the accoutrements for like the cuts, the gauze, all the things, the
Yeah,
scissors, all the stuff, and things to also start a fire. So $40. I'll put
that's
it in the
awesome.
link in our bio.
Yeah.
I see the ones that are if you want an axe and a shovel. $50.
Um, the other thing I was thinking about that would be kind of funny to do, like, how do I make it fun? Because like I love a drinking game. Not with like my kids, obviously, but is a communications plan with your family and your extended family and maybe even your friends. So this is what I was thinking. Okay.
I'm
Because we
alone here. Hello.
no, but what you can do, you can be a part of this is like communication. Like make sure your family knows where to meet, what to call if phones are overloaded. So this would be the same for earthquakes, wildfires, power outages, zombie apocalypse,
Like a
whatever it is.
burner phone?
It's no, I think ignore the phone part. That's like if
Oh,
the phone works. But the point is like you're supposed to have a plan with your family on where to meet. So let's say for some reason like you're older, your kids are older, they're at school, or
yeah.
you go to the grocery store and they're at home. Like what's the plan, right? To meet together. I was thinking if there's a zombie apocalypse type feeling or a like we're watching, what's the show we're watching?
Paradise.
Paradise, right? Like there's something horrible happens. Okay. And now like civilization is completely wiped off. Okay. If I need to find and make sure that my siblings and their families and like, distant relatives and friends, what instead of like creating a new little like group of new people, like we should just all agree to meet in like a central location and like yeah,
Can I get in
exactly.
on that? Because,
Yeah,
yeah, like I said,
exactly.
it's just me and
Right.
them.
And then we just start like, building our own little
Yeah.
like community.
And
Okay,
I
cool.
and I
Deal.
can sew,
Deal. Yeah.
and I'm not grossed out about blood. So if I needed to sew someone up, I probably could. The
You probably
texture
could.
would be
Yep.
weird, but I probably could do it.
But yeah, so let us know if you want to join our survival community, and
Yeah,
we'll
we
pick a
will,
meeting spot.
but we'll also make sure that you're legit and not like one of the people that
That's
would
fair.
infiltrate our spots to
Mm-hmm.
just
Yep.
take the kids and the women and kill off the rest. Like, yeah.
Okay, so what else do we got? Department of Defense.
Department of Defense, just a quick
Mm,
little rundown because we talked about Christy Nome spending zillions, billions,
yeah.
and quadrillions.
So Mr. Pete Hegsworth. Hegs
Our little Nazi
Petey.
Nazi 11 leader.
Mm-hmm.
So people are absolutely losing their shit
Hegseth.
over this reported list of what the Department of Defense spent 94 billion with a B dollars so far. So far. Um, this is a historic. Oh my God. Oh my God, I just read this part. Pete Hegseth's Department of Defense spent a historic $93.4 billion in a single month. 1 month. I thought this was like the last year. No, 1 month. In particular, they spent 50.1 billion in the last 5 days of that month alone. So the Pentagon spent 225 million on furniture, $12,000 on three-tier fruit baskets, $5.3 million on Apple devices, 1.8 million on musical instruments, 6.9 million on lobster tails, and 2 million on Alaskan king crabs, 15 million on ribeye steak, $124,000 on a new ice cream machines, 1 million on salmon, 272 orders of donuts for $139,000, 26,000 on sushi prep tables in September alone. How? How? What?
Why are we paying taxes? What you know what I need? I need Bernie Sanders. I need like a Bernie Sanders or our governor, like California governor, to like say
Newsom?
I need them to say, guess what, guys? Because of this, because we know that your money is going to bullshit, like don't pay your taxes.
Too late for
Why
me.
why would we why would we do
Or,
this? This is crazy. What a piece of shit. What an
uh-huh.
absolute garbage piece of white supremacy shit.
Yeah.
Go rot in hell. There are people who are literally dying, struggling. What the fuck? What
Long
the fuck?
pause for what the fuck, because everyone in unison now. One, two, three, go. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah.
Oh my God. The fact that I just realized today that that was in 1 month, I literally thought it was for the last year. Anyway,
It's
um,
a use it or lose it mentality. So it's like a budget thing. They were given a budget. If they didn't spend it, they would lose that budget for the next
so
fiscal
they
year.
spent that much money on that shit. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Hmm.
We really need $124,000 on ice cream machines. What?
I really, really hope that there is some responsibility that this piece of shit has to face. Like, eventually, what is the saying? The chickens have roosted, the crows
Come
have
something comes to roost. Something
the,
comes to
the
roost.
chickens must be coming to roost.
Comes to roost saying
The chickens are coming home.
the
That's what I'm
chickens
going to
will
say.
come home to roost.
The
This
chickens will
expression is
come
taken
home to
from the
roost.
poem. Oh, fun fact. Comes from the poem The Curse of Kayama.
God bless you.
Okay.
Um.
Last
Anyways.
but not least in the Trump section,
Mm-hmm.
ugh,
Mm-hmm.
Trump appoints Erica Kirk to Air Force Academy board. Okay, sure. Um,
Conspiracy corner just
not
feels more and more. No, not that that's a
Oh, I was gonna say
conspiracy
no,
corner.
this is
No,
legit.
that's legit. No, I was gonna say that it feels like more and more like perhaps there's more to that story.
Methinks
Perhaps.
methinks you're right.
Methinks right.
Methinks you're right.
Methinks.
So President Donald Trump has appointed Erica Kirk to the Board of Visitors that's in charge of making U.S. Air Force Academy recommendations to the Secretary of War and the President. What qualifications does this woman have? She was a podcast host's wife. That's it. And what? She was also what, a grifter now? Because she's like, I think her GoFundMe is still open, by the way.
What?
Yeah. And it's like millions and millions and millions of dollars. I didn't even start a GoFundMe for what I dealt with almost 2 years ago.
Do you
And
think
this
if I posted I am Charlie Kirk and then posted GoFundMe, I would be a millionaire too?
probably because he's fucking idiot buffoons.
Have you seen those ads?
Yes. And it's like, my favorite is when the kids counteract and they're like, well, I'm Brandon and you shouldn't try someone else, you loser. I was like, I love you.
Did you see the one where someone was like talking to one of them like, "Wait, are you serious? Are you Charlie Kirk?" And then she was like, "No, no, it's just like I was just saying like, he lives in all of us." And he was like, "Don't do that to me because like I thought he was coming back and he was you." And she was like, "I'm so sorry." And he makes her feel bad. It's so good. I got to find it.
Oh my God. Speaking of,
Hilarious.
I saw the shirt the other day with Easter coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It is coming out of my cave and I am doing just fine. And it's Jesus coming out of his cave.
I love it.
I'll always have one of my core memories is going to the Baptist church with you and your mom for Easter. Because I
Mhm.
used to like partake. I'm very open. Like, mind you, I'm not, a one God gal, but I'm very open to finding out which God you love. And I will go forth and just take a little gander.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm very open. So you want to take me to your church of whatever it may
We
be?
did not force. She was like, "Can I go with you?"
No,
For
no,
the
that's what I'm
record.
saying. I'm
Yeah,
so open to I'm like, I'll give it a go. Why not?
yeah.
I've done
Awesome.
it a few times for Easter. Even sometimes I'm like, hey kids, you want to go see Jesus?
That's the real true like old school mom hack is like how to get free childcare. Go to Sunday church. Okay. It's basically meditation. Drop your kids off. They're having a blast. Okay. They're eating crackers and apple juice. They're singing songs. They're coloring. They're playing with friends. You go, you sit quietly, you pretend like whatever, and you ignore it. Maybe you even put some headphones in and like listen to some peaceful music and just like meditate
Or a little Rob Zombie.
for like an hour. And that's how my mom did three kids. She was a single mom with three
A
kids. So
single mom who works 2 jobs.
yeah, exactly.
I also went to the Church of Christ one time and I was like, holy shit, we're gonna watch the freaking what was that? with
Oh,
the
with Mel
talking
Gibson.
with the talking lion and the wardrobe.
Oh, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yeah, somehow they made that out. Oh, there was a movie where it's like they made it out to be like the lion's Jesus, and I'm like, all right,
That's
cool.
because the book is supposed to
It's like I guess I could see that.
is the metaphor for that. Yeah. Just like
Yeah.
what is that? Like oh shit, what's it called? What's Somewhere Over the Rainbow? Like Wizard of
Wizard
Oz.
of Oz.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz is like a
I thought you were being like, what's it called? I'm like, the Bible? Like,
the Wizard of Oz is also like a is supposed to like represent
really?
whatever something. I don't know if it's
So what
specifically
is the brain?
religious.
Is it the evil witch is the devil?
I don't know if it's religious. I'll look it
Oh,
up. But let's move our buns into what we choose.
yes. So what we choose is very heavy on the pop culture. So let's
Yes,
get
I love
into,
that.
yeah. So first and foremost, speaking of Paradise, Sterling K. Brown was on podcast and he Dax Shepard's podcast. And he had his stance on like because Dax Shepard is very known for covering his kids' faces with emojis. So he's very big
Okay.
on like if you want to post a picture of his kids, but he'll always put emojis over their face. Totally your prerogative. You go you. So Sterling K. Brown, reason for keeping his sons visible on social media and not keeping them private is opening up about people's eyes to a privilege that they didn't even realize that they had. So he said, he obviously questioned, he's like, my question to you is talk to me about the thought process in terms of, their safety, their anonymity. Wow. Anonymity. Finding Nemo. Don't mind me. Anatomity? No. Anyway, I'm not gonna shush. What have you, and how you reach that place? Because I have a very specific take on that as well. So Dax goes into why he covers up his children's face for safety, et cetera, et cetera. I don't want people to see them on the sidewalk and think they know who they are. Sterling then goes into, I agree and understand exactly what you're saying. And it's interesting because you have two girls. I have two boys. Your children are obviously white. My children are black. I feel like the more I put them on social, the safer they are. I was like, any proximity that Black boys can have to some sort of celebrity or access or whatnot, I'm
Mhm.
trying to make sure that they make it home every day.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
really it. So I think a lot of people were like, kind of like, oh my God, I didn't even think about that because comments were like, wow, I never thought of this particular privilege. My goodness. Another was, wow, never thought of it like that. I so appreciate when people help us check our privilege. And a lot of it is just like, one again was, this made me realize how ignorant I really am. Judging other people and judging celebrities who put their children's faces on the internet without even thinking about the fact of what this is actually doing, and that it's not really necessarily a choice for everyone.
Yeah.
Um, so what are your thoughts on that? Because I know that like I personally have a private account, so I know who's following me, or at least to a point, hopefully. Um, People have been around for a while, but I know who's following me. I know who's seeing my stories and seeing my pictures, my voice. So I have a private account, but there are people out there, and I think yours is public still,
Mhm.
and you have your kids out there. So
Mhm.
like where have you been on that talk? Was there ever a discussion or it was just kind of like just be mindful of what you put out there?
I think it's just being mindful and I get it. Like I see like friends posting pictures of like their kids' classmates, and they'll put the
Yeah.
emoji on it. I think that's just like good etiquette to have. And but I also I don't know. I feel like we live in this world where there is so much technology and digital footprint that there's really no escaping it.
Yeah.
It's just being mindful. I'm not going to like post a picture of them naked
Or in the
um,
bath or something. Yeah.
or in the bath, like without like a million little, stickers over it. Like you're not going to see very much. I also was thinking about that too, like with an emoji over the face, like you're still showing their body. That's like what you're focused on. And
Yeah.
I don't really like that either. So that didn't feel right. Um,
I've never actually even thought of it that way until right now. That's actually a good point.
yeah, I've noticed that
Mm.
immediately, and I was like, no. Um,
Mm.
yeah, I think it's not even boys or girls. It's like the sickos are gonna be sickos, but there's obviously some accounts out there that um where they're like modeling, I think, is like a little bit where I get like a little bit weirded out, right? Like with kids, and it's so front and center, or there's like kids who are a little bit more of like have attention on them.
Yeah.
Like who is was it like JoJo? Do you remember JoJo? She's older now.
Jojo Siwa or Jojo like get
Yeah.
out right
No, not that
now?
one. See well, yeah.
Siwa.
Like when she
Okay.
was when she was like little, and like um there's like an influencer that is like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon kind of situation where like I know someone she know, but like her sister has like a bunch of kids and they're all very beautiful. And I'm like, that, like, you're literally a influencer and a family influencer. That does feel like they're very like grown. Does that make sense? Like they're
Yeah.
like grown up a little bit more, but I don't know. I've had this feeling of like feeling like conflicted about having followers on my page too. It's just something I try to navigate like on a, case by case basis.
And I think like you just have to be mindful of what you're putting out there. Like, yes,
Mhm.
the creeps are gonna creep, but the thing is you are as a parent can keep your kids safe and also be mindful of what you're putting out there.
And when it comes down to it, like, know what your kids are doing and know
Yeah.
where your kids are. I just saw the most horrifying shit on a video of like a little girl in a grocery store. It looks like maybe like a Sam's Club is my guess because I've never seen it, but it like had big pellets of like, or like a wall, like a Walmart, where there was like big pellets in the middle of the aisle, like to the
Hmm.
side, and so like people could like walk around. Her mom's walking in front of her. The girl's like behind, goes
Oh.
behind one of the pallets because she's just like a little girl. She's probably like 8 or 9 years old, and this creep comes up behind her. They catch it on camera, puts his hand over her chest and under her dress within a matter of seconds. Seconds.
Oh.
Mom doesn't even see it. She turns around, comes back, and is looking for her. Like, this is like all within 10 seconds, looking for her. And the little girl is so confused. She has no idea. She's not a sexual
No, she
being
doesn't
yet,
know
right? Like,
what the hell is
she's
going
like,
on.
and she doesn't like even know that she's, if that's wrong or right, So anyway, so she is like sees her mom, and then the guy is like, "Oh yeah, it's that way." Uh-huh. Like, just totally tries to play it off. So like your child could, it's just like this in a matter of seconds. So that's, to me, more important than, I mean, like, yes, protect them in all the ways, and we have to do what we can do, but for me it's more like the in person, like, where are my kids, who are they with, like,
1000%.
yeah,
And that's why,
that's
like, even with people watching my kids, that's why I don't have like we've talked about this. I don't have a babysitter. I'm very like picky and choosy with who watches my children, like when I'm
yeah.
not around. So it's one of those things. It's like we live in a scary world now because like I'm wondering, does that mom even know that happened?
I have no idea. That's what I was wondering. Did
Does
they
it
share
stumble
that video with her?
did it
I
stumble across her desk like a year later?
I have no
That
idea.
would that would make my heart drop to my like stomach
It's sick.
because
No.
thinking that a stranger touched my child like that.
Hmm. If I had no,
So,
like, if because her
oh
reaction
my God.
didn't seem like she saw anything. So, because if she did, I think she would have gone off. Anyone would have.
Oh, I would peel the fucking person's skin off of their body
Yeah.
with my bare hand.
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh
No.
my God. Oh my God. And then I'd be one of those creepy mugshots that would have been like, woman goes to jail or gets arrested for attacking assaulter and skinning him alive with her bare hands. And everyone in the comments would be like, what's her bail? I'll bail her out. I see no problem with this. I see no problem with this. And I'd be like, yeah, that would be me because I would have no qualms about it. I'd be like, I'm protecting my child.
Hmm.
You're a creep. Well, on lighter news, not
Yes,
really.
but
Not
not.
really. So
Oh.
Rihanna's, I think this was on Monday. So this
Hmm.
happened earlier this week. But Rihanna's house, her actual home got shot at while she was inside with her children. I am linking the video of the crazy lady that did it. The woman accused of shooting Rihanna's home on Sunday, it happened on Sunday, uh, shared multiple videos online, and she was Delulu crazy girl style. She was like posting as if she knew these celebrities, talking to Rihanna about how, like, how could you do this to me? Blah, blah, blah. She was posting things about like saying that Rihanna had AIDS and that showing pictures of like Drake finding out and being like, Drake just found out that Rihanna gave him AIDS. And it's like, what is your fucking problem?
Hmm. The
So
mental
her
issue.
hardcore mental issue, really scary because she knew exactly where her home was and shot at her home
That's
with a shotgun.
that's wild. Oh, how scary.
And she had been like obviously following, she had like collections of shit, like following her, knowing exactly her whereabouts and all of that. Cause like she's not one of these celebs that like posts in real time where they are. So being
Yeah.
like buffoons and, you know, Rihanna's pretty private. Like you really don't see her unless like she's on a red carpet. Like you really
Mm-hmm.
don't just see her just like milling about, like going to the grocery store. Um, she's like not one of those celebs that wants to be seen.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So,
basically this lady was following her. Like she's got schizophrenia or something.
yeah, so fucking scary. Thank God, just long story short, thank God she was not harmed nor were her children inside, but
Mhm.
one of the actual shots made it into her house.
Oh my goodness, how scary.
Like how scary you're in the house with your child and that happens, like that is terrifying. Like I think because when you become a mom you like forget about yourself, like you really kind of do, like in moments like
Hmm.
of being in danger you just like kind of just forget you exist as an entity and that all you care about is your children.
So wow, that's so scary. Do you move if you're Rihanna? You move,
Fuck
right? 100,
yeah.
yeah, right?
Oh my God. I would immediately go overseas. I'd be like, I'm sorry, we're just gonna have to fly in for those award shows, honey baby sweetie, and we're just gonna have to live in like Italy or something, like on our own little island. I don't fucking
Yeah.
care.
I don't think I would live there anymore either,
Fuck
knowing that that
no.
happened. Crazy.
No. And you just hear about all these stalker stories and like people
Hmm.
going into people's beds when they're out of town. So creepy. Oh my God, I can't even imagine. Like that's the price, like unfortunately, that people pay by being in the spotlight is like you run the risk of having these crazy people being obsessed with you to the
Mm-hmm.
point of wanting to kill you.
That's terrifying. That's the dark side of fame.
Whew. Well, speaking of
Hmm.
nothing scarier than a ballerina being mad at you, I guess, because Timothée Chalamet is facing widespread criticism for his viral comments on ballet and opera. So he was speaking to Matthew McConaughey at the University of Texas, and claimed that no one cares about them anymore. I'll include the link because there's videos, like you can see the interview.
Yeah.
He's like, but then afterwards, I think he realizes after he says it in that interview, because keep in mind, I'm about to share something else. In that interview, he says like no one really cares about them anymore, like the ballet and the opera, like no one cares about them. Like, but not, like no disrespect though, like no disrespect though. You literally
Oh,
just disrespected them. So everyone's like, some people are all like, oh, well, this is such an overblown reaction. Oh my God, give him a break. He said one thing, blah, blah, blah. No, now people are pulling shit out of the woodworks. He's been caught saying this shit multiple times in interviews, how he
about them
doesn't,
specifically?
yeah, about ballet, people,
Ouch.
about the ballet and about opera.
I
And
gotta put
that,
this cat out. I'm so sorry.
that's
One
fine.
sec, guys.
But I think also with all this, it actually has been a plus for the arts, if you will, because they were feeding into it. So I think I saw an ad actually that was like, for fan of the opera, use code Chalamet for 20% off your ticket. And it's like,
Amazing.
that's right. Um, so for a quick hot second. 10 horror movies about ballet and opera to haunt Timothée Chalamet. So, Suspiria, 1977, and then there's the remake with Dakota Johnson, Phantom of the Opera, obviously,
Hmm.
which live production, first time I've ever cried. And I had gotten tickets, like third row orchestra, for my uncle. And I remember going in San Francisco and I sobbed and I could feel like the fire coming from when the chandelier crashed and like then there was
Ooh.
the fire. You could feel all of that. And I remember sobbing where I couldn't stop. Where I was like, this is so beautiful. Black Swan, obviously so good. Um, Opera, Wishing Stairs,
Hmm.
Atelier. But we'll drop a link so you can, in honor of Timothée Chalamet, uh, give a couple a watch because I personally love them. I love the opera. I love ballet.
I love it too. Obviously, I love the arts. I mean, like, listen, everyone's, that's his opinion, and it just shows who he is. I saw something about like, are you surprised? I think I sent it to you. Like, he doesn't. He's an
The way
idiot.
he was talking in that video you did send to me was
Hmm.
like, why are you trying to be cool? You're talking to
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey. You're not like talking to freaking like Sterling K. Brown, like trying to be like cool because like Sterling K. Brown, I think is like the epitome of cool, to be honest. And like when he's in interviews, he just like gives off like he's so cool.
Cool
The
guy. Yeah.
yeah, but I'm like,
Yeah, like whatever. If he's not into it, whatever. But
and I'm
there
pretty
are
sure
plenty
his
of people who are into the
and
arts.
what's funny is it came out that is like his sister who was in that call Secret Lives of College Girls show, his sister and his mother were both in ballet.
Oh my God.
What
So real
why
foot in the mouth kind of moment here.
like why do you hate your own family?
Mm-hmm. No.
Um, and then last in what we choose, Waymo.
Waymo.
So I saw one video, and I kid you not, I was then after I saw the one, I was targeted for three more. In the last week alone, cars stopped in the middle of train tracks. Cars with no, thank God, in that one, with no passenger inside. Cars
Mm-hmm.
stopped in busy four-lane intersections in the middle of an intersection during a turn. Then I saw another one where the cars were like they had changed lanes and stayed on one of the tracks
Mm-hmm.
for like a light rail. So Waymo are the cars that have no actual drivers that you're depending on robots to hopefully get you from point A to point B alive without an actual driver.
Mm-hmm.
Have you taken a Waymo?
I have not, but I would like to.
Really?
Even still, yes. Waymos are like everywhere in San Francisco,
Yeah.
everywhere.
And
And
LA
they
and stuff like yeah.
now moved to the South Bay. There's like a bunch in the South Bay. They won't come to Oakland because they're scared. But I think that they should. Yeah, I mean, like my hope, I guess I would want to like clarifying question is like if they stop on a train track, like is it like a rant? Like I need more
No,
details because like
there's a video where the train actually came.
oh my God, did it get hit?
No, it stopped on the train track where the front end was
Mm-hmm.
right at the edge of where the train goes by.
Oh, fun. Can you get out? That's my question is like, is it the door locked and they don't let you
Well,
out, or
and
like can you get out?
did you see about the guy who hid in the back of the hatchback of the Waymo? And
What?
and he got arrested
Ooh.
because people are now realizing there's no driver. So they can just like pop into the car and then wait for a passenger to come in so they can attack the passenger.
Oh
The
no.
woman was like, "What are you doing back there?" He's like, I got trapped back here on my last drive." She's like, "What are you talking about? You can't get trapped in a Waymo. Like, no way." And so she thankfully had called the cops already when she spotted that there was like a guy in the back of her Waymo before she got in. And she called the cops. And he was like hidden like this, like in the back. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
like it was like one of those like, "Oh, I got locked. Oh, it's such an accident." Like he wasn't like banging, like, "Help me, help me." He was like hiding and she saw him.
Creepy. Yeah, that sounds like there's like some work to be done still. Like there's still more work to do, Waymo. But
I'm not getting it on.
I'm not ready to throw you in the trash because Lyft is so expensive sometimes and Uber is expensive and can also be dangerous in its own way too. Like
Wait, do
this
you have
is
to tip your Waymo? There's no human.
no, I don't think so. Mm-mm.
Huh.
I don't know for sure, but yeah, I mean, like we need to get there. It's just refining. So maybe not yet. Maybe give it another couple years.
Um, well, let's see if I have anything in my screenshot speed round because this is our fun little corner. And I think I actually talked about most of the screenshots I do have in regards to the actual things that we already discussed. So, one quick little one was Dakota Johnson had probably the hottest campaign ever for Calvin Klein. So just throwing that out there. She is ridiculously like her body is insane. And I'm pretty sure this is like probably the best Calvin Klein like ad I've seen in a hot minute. So good for you, Dakota Johnson. You look great. And
Mhm.
also this is one that I definitely want to say before we move into what good news we're sipping or what we watch. Trump completely and totally endorses Jake Paul for political office.
I saw that.
And then they did a little dance.
How embarrassing.
Oh my God.
Does it make you feel uncomfortable?
No, somebody literally commented me like, this is hell. Like,
Yeah.
if Jake Paul is going to be in our political office, like, we're a laughing stock already.
Hmm.
Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me?
Did you hear about Kash Patel is going to have the I almost said MMA fighters. What kind of UFC fighters come and train his team?
No, but I heard that they want to do like on the lawn of the White House, they want to do an event for
Oh, that's
MMA.
right. Enough. So embarrassing.
God, we're such idiots to
Just
other countries. Like, oh my God, buffoons,
we need
buffoons.
the women need to take over. It's enough.
It's
Enough is
legitimately
enough.
okay. Everyone's like, oh, the world's not ready for a woman leader. Okay, at this point, I think we need to really like clean up house. And I
Hmm.
think it's like stereotyping, like, but no, legitimately, we would clean up house. We get rid of all that nasty, ugly gold filigree bullshit that looks like fucking Jeffrey Epstein's island in the
Hmm.
White House. We get rid of all the fucking signs for Dementia Alley because I can't figure out where he has to go because it's too big of a house. I don't know where I'm going. And then we also have to get rid of all these fucking idiots in the administration that are making us a laughing stock.
I agree. I
You guys
totally
gotta,
agree.
they gotta stop it.
It's embarrassing. It's truly embarrassing.
Stop it.
Hmm. Dakota Fanning looks wonderful.
Dakota Fanning,
Yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, and sorry. Dakota Fanning, Dakota Johnson. Sorry. It
It's
makes
okay.
my Dakotas up.
Like, oh, did she do one too?
I have no doubt she would also look wonderful.
Yeah.
By the way, just kind of recapping, not recapping, like going back to like what I was supposed to follow up on. The Wizard of Oz is widely interpreted as a political allegory for the late 19th century American
Yes.
populist movement, the 1896 presidential election, and the debate over the gold standard. It symbolizes a critique of deceptive leadership, with the wizard representing a fraudulent president. Oh,
And
interesting.
there was a lot of hullabaloo
Hullabaloo.
when Wicked for Good came out because somebody was
Um,
trying to be like, oh my God, it's so obvious that Cynthia Erivo's character is that everyone else that's against Trump, and everyone in the comments was like, honey,
this
baby,
comes
sweetie,
from.
honey, you're reading it
Uh,
wrong.
oh, they bring it down even more. Okay, the wizard, right? The US president, often
The
Grover
wizard.
Cleveland or William McKinley, who rules by deception. The yellow brick road symbolizes the rigid, treacherous gold standard that the populists opposed. The Emerald City represents Washington, D.C., and the illusion of prosperity. Dorothy represents the everyman or the honest common American citizen. The scarecrow, representing the American farmer, portrayed as intelligent but lacking the brain of political power. And the tin man represents the industrial worker, dehumanizing and lacking a heart. Um, the lion, lastly, there's some other ones in here, but symbolizes William Jennings Bryan, the presidential candidate who fought for the people but failed to win. Oh,
The more you know.
the more you know.
Well, I've never actually read it, so maybe I should.
Yeah,
Uh,
audio.
s- so where shall we go?
We shall go into good news we're sipping.
Take it away, girly.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna put the ones that I didn't get a link for that I saw on social. So guys, this kind of breaks my little mini journalist, not official journalist heart. Could not
Oh my
find a
God,
rep.
wait. Could we get credentials for something?
Probably. I mean, eventually one day, hopefully. But no,
Dare we
I
say White House? Let's go to the White
I
House.
did a very short stint of journalism classes in like
Me too.
community college.
I tried photography and then I was like, nope.
So I hold myself, I try to hold myself to like a little bit of a higher standard, but I don't always get there. But I did see this floating around in several places that the cure for cancer, some cancers, and type 1 and 2 diabetes were announced by Russia for the diabetes and cancer for China, for Russia. I hope I didn't mix that up. Sorry, guys. But so cancer, Russia, type 1 and 2 diabetes, China. Um, I don't know why I can't find anything. They're still in early test, like they still need to do more testing. Um, but that could potentially totally rock our American what's it called? Socks off. Um, and um then the one that I do have a link for. Oh, I added it in here. You just sent it to me,
Oh,
but
it was
I already,
after.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is Costco our favorite? We love Costco.
Yeah.
Costco announces their IVF plans. For basically, they launched a program to cut fertility medication costs for members. So Costco wasn't doing enough for us. Are you kidding me, Costco? Thank you. Costco is launching their new program that aims to make IVF treatment more affordable for couples hoping to start a family. So they're going to partner with healthcare platform Sesame and IVI RMA North America will allow members to buy certain fertility drugs at discounted prices. That's amazing. Thank you, Costco.
I mean, I did
Um,
see the fact that when I went the first time that they had eye exams for like $85. I'm like,
oh yeah, they've
uh,
got that. They've
no,
had that for a while.
I was like, whoa, wait, I need to come here. So I'm totally gonna go there for my next eye exam because I think
Yeah.
because out of pocket, I'll pay for like $150 for an eye exam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been doing that for a long time and they have really nice glasses.
Oh, so I'm like Warby Parker through and through. Like that's where all my
Oh
glasses are. But
yeah.
if like
Mm-hmm.
I find something that's cute and like decently priced, like I'm totally down.
You should. Yeah, I
Hmm.
agree. Um, they also have like some really nice stuff online. I mean, like I could go on and on about Costco,
I
but I
tried
just thought this was such a good story.
so fun fact, I did actually see, I was like, can they deliver like wine? Like
Oh,
they
can they?
don't.
They don't. Okay.
You have to buy a pallet. And I'm like, I'm
Hmm.
not spending $36,000 on a pallet of wine, but okay. I
You
was like,
sure?
I know, I'm
That should
like,
be a part of your emergency kit.
no, I need to always be on alert.
Yeah, it's true.
Um, so
Okay, you've got quite the list for what we watched because it didn't happen for me
you were
this
in a
week.
hotel that did not have premium options for channels.
This the remote was like ancient. It reminded me of like when I was like 14 at home, like the
Did
old
you
school.
sanitize wipe it?
I didn't. No, I should have. I know. Germs. Yeah, I totally
Ugh.
should have. Also was looking at the coffee maker now that I've
Af-
heard that story. I
okay,
did
so
not use it, no,
we need
but
to take a hot no. We need to take a hot second and revisit that. So everyone around the world, I'm sure, has heard about this story about the lady who cleaned her underwear in the Keurig coffee maker.
who is she and why do we know about this? I just why did
Because
I hear about this?
she
Did
like
you
put
tell me
a
this?
no, she put a video online and she like was boasting about like, oh, if you're in a pinch, this is a great way to clean your underwear. And
Oh,
everyone was like, you got girl, that is not okay. And also I saw this after I used the Keurig 3 times for my coffee when I was out of town in Pacifica. So I saw it literally 3 days later. But mind you, it was a nice hotel. So at least I was like, okay, I'm glad I splurged on like a nicer hotel, but you never know.
if
Some ranky
you're
ass girls are trying to clean their fucking dirty underwear in a Keurig coffee cup maker or even a coffee maker. Gross.
I would if I was like, PR or marketing for like a Marriott or something, I would be like, just so you know, we've blacklisted her and we've replaced all of our
No,
Keurigs.
I would just you
You're
just be
safe.
like, so you know, we have brand new coffee makers. That's it. That's all you need to say.
They should just start offering like free laundering, but only for underwear. Like almost like water. Like you are
Okay,
entitled to like fresh undies and water. We will wash
that's
them for you.
that is the issue. It's like, okay, well, if you're gonna go through that step, why don't you just run the Keurig, get hot water in a cup, and then pour it over your
Over
underwear in
your
the
yeah.
sink?
Or just turn the freaking faucet to hot
Or
and
go commando.
wash it in the sink like everyone else. I wash mine in the sink. I've done that or in the bathtub, like,
I mean,
with soap.
I'm one of
Hung
those
them.
people. No, I'm one of those people that's like, okay, well, I'm gonna be gone for 2 days, so obviously I need 6 pairs of underwear.
Obviously.
So I'm totally that person that's like, okay, 2 days, I need 5 pairs of socks.
1,000%.
Obviously.
There was a really funny meme. Let's see if I can find it. But it was basically that. It was like, I don't know why I think I'm going to shit myself. So I end up bringing like extra underwear. So then there was like maybe 2 trips where I was like, okay, maybe I don't need to bring extra. Maybe I'm totally fine because I always have extra at the end.
And you
And
shit
then
yourself.
no, I didn't shit myself, but that would have been a really no, but I did not shit myself for the record. But what I did do is I missed a whole day of undies. Like I had no clean undies, so I had to like wash mine in the sink like a normal person in the sink.
Like literally, do not put it in a coffee maker, you sicko. Oh my God. It's so gross. And when I read that, I literally
Oh.
was like, I kid you not. I saw it, I think legitimately 48 hours after I was in a hotel and had used a Keurig coffee maker. I was like, oh my fucking God.
When they
uh,
ask you why you're packing 10 pairs of underwear for a
no,
3-day trip.
my favorite is like, okay, I've never worn this ball gown in like 15 years, but for some reason I need it for this work trip. Like,
does it's does anyone else pack underwear like they're going to shit themselves every single day of a trip? I have to pack like my night undies and my day undies because those are different. I hope everyone does that too. Like you should
what?
have, yeah, like I'm gonna wear like a seamless, sorry, TMI thong like during the day,
Oh my God, the
unless
girl
I'm
said
wearing
thong.
it. And I wear like full booty chones for bedtime because if you're sleeping in a thong,
YouTuber.
why would you do that?
Okay, don't sleep in a thong. That's how you get freaking bacterial infections.
Gross. Yeah. So
And
gross, but
also,
also uncomfortable. Why would you do that?
why can't you just sleep commando?
What? No, I feel comfortable. I think
Do you feel
since
like a
I've
spider is gonna crawl up your vagina?
no, I think it's just from like having the boys. Like I feel like I need to be
You're in
contained.
like your insides are gonna fall out, like your uterus is gonna fall out.
Yeah, like my stomach is like behind me or something. I don't know. Like I need it to like it's like we need a mommy makeover.
Dude, I will so if there's a 2 for 1 deal, I'm totally in on that with you, girl.
I feel like
No.
I need to be contained. Like I got rid of my postpartum underwear just so that I would stop wear them, but
Oh,
I bought new underwear
that are
and they were
postpartum.
basically the same underwear and I
I
was like,
did
well,
I did the same thing.
and
I
I was
kid
like,
you not.
I don't feel comfortable in
I
anything else
kid you not.
anymore.
I had the postpartum one, like, because I had 2 C-sections or 2 C-sections. And I legitimately got rid of the post those and just got ones that are identical to those.
It was like a different Chinese brand on Amazon that I thought it was different, but it just ended up being the same. I tried to buy new ones actually. I was in And
Can't
I
do
was in
it.
London at not Zara's, or maybe it was Zara's or H&M or something. And I was like, oh, these look like really comfy and nice. They shrunk on me. So,
Oh
so,
no.
so I'm like kind of in between. I'm glad that everyone is listening to this. So
That's fine.
anyways,
No, and the thing is, it's relatable. And
it
men,
is.
well, I mean, our men demographic are probably like, I'm out of here, or I'll skip ahead to what they watch because I don't give two shits about this.
Or they
But
want to hear about it. I don't know, but
their wives and girlfriends might have gone through this. So, you know what? Be gentle with her because guess what?
Mhm.
Having your body completely change and then it not going 100% back to what it was,
Mm.
it's disheartening for some women. So be kind.
I just maybe what like a good business venture would be is like making some like sexier, comfy,
Full coverage.
full coverage underwear that don't make you feel like you're 72.
Or it's fresh out of the hospital.
Yeah, or fresh out of the hospital. Like, it's something a little bit more like, ooh, make it
Ooh,
sexy.
a little fresh out of the hospital, but sexy version.
Oh, one
Uh,
day.
on that note, what we watched. Um, so yeah, I watched a lot. So, Southern Charm finale happened, and thank God Charlie did not give Craig 2 seconds of her time. She was just like, no, you were a different person. I didn't like who I saw because he was the guy that got like super aggro, like when he drinks and was like screaming at women. And
Oh.
she was like potentially like someone he was dating, and she's like, I don't like this. So she was totally like, nope, I'm gonna go with someone else. But thanks. I'm like, I love that. If you see something, don't just think like, oh, well, it's probably not like all the time like this. No, no. If he shows his true colors like that, and you've heard whisperings that it's happened multiple times, that's the kind of person you are probably going to end up having to deal with on the regular. Like when you do you want to take care of that kind of person when they drink? Probably not. But anyway, finale was great. Can't wait for the reunion because Craig looks like a fucking idiot. Southern Hospitality, tons of drama, very like I said, reminiscent of the early Vanderpump days. So highly recommend. We're not going to go into the whole like weeds of it because there was a lot of side drama stories too. So just heavy drama, like really good. The heavy drama, kind of like the Southern Charm, but drama version, more
Mm.
more so. Summer House. Unfortunately, Aussie Ben, he gave everyone around the world the ick this episode because there's a girl, not Lexi, Levi? I forgot her name. She looks a lot like Aspirin Ovard. Um, if you know her, you know her.
Mm-mm.
But she's a YouTuber, but she looks exactly like her. But he yelled at her and like got all defensive over something that was supposed to be like kind of a joke. And because he's been like giving eyes to the married one at that point, now she's single. But at that point, he was giving like eyes to Amanda. And then she just straight up called her out, like Levi. I think it's Levi. I keep feeling like I'm saying the wrong name. But she just straight up was like, you just want to fuck her. And he was like all distraught about it. Like, how could you say that around everybody? Like, how could you do that? Okay. When someone is that defensive over something that was supposed to be a joke, it's probably true.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, all in all, he gave every woman the ick because it's like, don't come after a girl for saying a joke because he made her cry. Like he was mean. And then of course later he was like, I didn't mean to make her cry. Like whatever. It's not a big deal. It's like, don't downplay her feelings either. Anyway, um, so the pit. I actually didn't watch the most recent episode because that happened tonight. So,
Yeah.
but I do want to
Mm.
talk about something. There's a rumor, and it kind of makes sense. So I'm wondering your thoughts. You know how in the last, I want to say like 4 episodes, they've alluded to the fact that like Dr. Robbie, he has a motorcycle. He's going on sabbatical. He's
Mm-hmm.
gonna go on a motorcycle. Motorcycles are scary. People have made comments about the motorcycle, all this stuff. There's a rumor going around that like, is Dr. Robbie gonna get killed off at the end of the season on a motorcycle accident?
It's interesting. I was like kind of think, or like get in an accident. I kind of thought that.
That's the ending, and you don't know if he survived or not.
Yeah, which would totally suck that you work so hard and like you have this like traumatic day and you're trying to get out to leave on a sabbatical and then you
And he straight up said, he's like, I wish I got out earlier.
yeah.
I wish I took off
I
yesterday.
mean, only in TV would that actually happen. Like it'd be so nuts. But yeah, I kind of was thinking that.
So we'll see if he makes it out alive. Because yeah, the end of the last episode that I did watch was where like from last week, they had the influx of like another thing happened where they're like, we're about to
Mm-hmm.
get all of these people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when will it
Oh
end?
yeah, yeah. What was it? It was
I
something
can't remember.
happens.
I can't remember. Something, it was like on the news screen, and it was like so many accidents, like heading like, and there was ambulances on the screen, and then all of a sudden it was
Mm-hmm.
like everyone in there was like, oh, we're about to get all of those, and then it went to like black.
Fun.
Like these people are probably like, I wish I took today off. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Um,
totally what the show is, but like, yeah,
yeah,
a little bit of predictability there.
a little bit. And also they already did that like
Mm-hmm.
5 episodes ago or something like that. But
Yeah.
anyway, we'll see if Dr. Robbie makes it out alive or if it's a cliffhanger for the end of the season.
Mm,
So we have until May till the season finale, so we have some time.
gotcha.
Paradise. Did you watch Paradise?
Um,
Episode 4.
no, you know what? Now that I was looking back on a like overview of it, I watched the second episode and was a little disappointed. So it's been like harder to get
You
through it.
have
Do
to
you want me?
watch.
I know, I know.
No, no, no,
Wait,
no,
here,
no,
let
no,
me
no,
take
no,
it.
no, no, no. I'm not going to talk about it until you fucking watch it for fuck's sake. So you need to get to at least episode 4 because I
Okay.
have to talk to you about it. I can't just talk
Okay.
to I can talk to the wall all I want.
Yeah.
I need to talk to you about it. Anyway,
Okay.
uh the last thing he told me, season 2. So actually, speaking of go bags, same situation actually kind of came into play. It's not a zombie show in the
Mm-hmm.
slightest, or it's not a show where they need to like get out of anything. But they do have where, because of the whole first season of where like he's into it in the weeds with like these people that can kill them, blah 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 blah. They actually had where she calls and just has to say a simple word, and then the her daughter, her stepdaughter that she's taking care of, knows break the phone, toss it, go get the burner from said locker. Like they know a meeting point. And that's like,
Mm,
it kind of
gotcha.
reminded me of that. So it was like the same thing where it's like they had a plan already going. Like if they knew that so and so was like came into play or so and so was after them, that she all she had to do was give her a call, tell her something. She immediately knew, me at the bank. They're going to get all their keys from the safety deposit box. They're going to get their cash. They're going to get their keys. They're going to get the burner phones that are in their safety deposit box, and they know they're out. So that's also something too. I don't know if that would work for like
Mm-hmm.
apocalypse slash world war, but that would be
Mm-hmm.
good for like a go thing. Um, Earlier I mentioned that I did see the drive-ins Hoppers. It was the newest Disney movie, and
Mm-hmm. I really
about
want to see
the
it.
beaver where like in
Yep.
the trailer she's like, "Oh, it's like Avatar." It was so cute.
I can't wait to see it.
Oh my
I'm
God, your
so
boys
excited.
will love it and you'll love it too. It's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then It's Complicated. Watch that again. It's just like such a Sunday feel good movie. Like I love putting it on where I just like
Mm-hmm.
watch Meryl Streep and like doing her thing with her like beautifully decorated home, and I just love it.
Making pasta. Yeah.
Ugh,
Mm-hmm. I
making
know.
making croissants.
Yeah.
I just love it. And so then at the end, it was on HBO. But at
Mm-hmm.
the end, it recommended Let Them All Talk, which is another Meryl Streep movie I had never seen, and it's from 2020.
Oh, okay.
It takes place on a cruise ship. I'm not going to say anything else, but I would
Mm-hmm.
highly recommend watching it. It has the one that was in Murphy Brown and the actress that was in the TV show that I really loved. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank with the short hair. Anyway, really, really good. And then the hot, most absolutely stunning lady from Crazy Rich Asians is in that too. So really good movie, actually. Um,
Fun.
it's a good one. And then I watched Vladimir. Have you heard about the show? It's on Netflix.
I actually started it. I forgot. I watched episode two, up to two, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can talk about it.
I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
It
Yeah, I could
is
see it's very short and fun to watch. Uh-huh.
it is Smutty McSmutland. Every episode's like 25 minutes. Super short, super easy to watch, breeze
Hmm.
through. If you like smut, you'll like this. It's not it's not award winning, it's not groundbreaking.
No.
It's nothing like that at all. It's just like a fun watch, and everyone's giving it like such like a heavy critic's opinion. And the every time Netflix posts anything about it, they're like, "Waste of my time." Oh my
Oh
God, what a
my God.
well, how boring! What a slow burn. I was like, I enjoyed it. Keep in mind though, the guy I know he's dating the hot girl from White Lotus.
Yeah.
The guy, I
Mhm.
don't know why, but he always looks like a post-op of an upper bluff. And I know that's just his eyes, but
What
every
does that
single time
mean? A what?
an upper bluff where they like cut the eyelids away so that it looks like it's more hollow and more up. Kid you not, it's an upper bluff. It's a surgery
Never
that
heard
people
of
are getting to get
that.
rid of their to if you have like an eyelid that doesn't have a gap right here, people are getting it cut, but then it starts making it look hollow right here. And that's kind of the eyes he gives in this. And I'm not trying to like rag on
Oh,
him
interesting.
because that's just like I'm sure his eyeballs. But like
Mhm.
every time they do it just looks like a fresh upper bluff.
Interesting.
Yeah. And
I didn't notice that, but I think he's good looking, but there's something about him that I'm like,
upper bluff.
I don't know.
I love the all white hair husband, except I do not like the fact that he's such like a creep perv. Like where it's like, I kind of like the fact that they have it very like it was before everyone had an open marriage. It was like we did this, we had this agreement like before you were even born to their child who looks just
Right.
like Troye Sivan. Do you know who Troye Sivan is?
No.
Troye Sivan, Sivan. Look it up. Looks just like the daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Identical. Um, but I personally love her character, the daughter's character. I love
Mm-hmm.
her character. The husband, I've always thought that he was very attractive for an old man. Her younger guy, I
Doesn't
don't
do
know.
it for you.
It
Not your type. Yeah.
not at all. I would not be like I would never say he was ugly. I would never say that. I'd be like, yeah, no, you're
No.
attractive, but just not my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. I think I'm with you on that one.
But overall, I enjoyed it. The ending was really good. So get to
Mm,
the ending.
okay. Love it.
Get to that ending. It's good. It's worth it. Again, easy watch 20-minute episodes, so you really can't waste
Yeah.
any time of your time really. And then I did watch the Love is Blind reunion only 20 minutes in right before this, and then I jumped on. Um,
Are you gonna finish it?
I'm definitely gonna finish it.
Oh,
I
okay.
I was seeing clips and I was like, do I need to even watch it? And then my coworker, she like, did you watch the reunion? It made me want to punch the screen 50 times. I was like, you are literally like a ray of sunshine, and for you to say that, now I need to watch it. But what's funny is she's actually from Ohio, and that's where
Hmm.
like this season is stationed in. And
Yeah.
she goes, "This is the epitome of the dating pool in Ohio," but she is like thankfully like a great boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, I think this is honey. I think this is the dating pool of everywhere.
Yeah. Casey.
Um,
Yeah.
but I like, I guess spoiler alert. Uh, Amber, the wackadoo with the big hair that I always thought was a wackadoo, and I said this before, and the guy who's the big teddy bear, they made it 4 months and they divorced already. So, and she walked off stage all dramatically, like, how could you even not say goodbye to my daughter? Like, how could you do that? And she like got off stage. But I was like, you went on reality TV to try to find a husband. I'm not trying to say anything bad. Like, if that's what you're gonna do to find a husband,
Mm-hmm.
that's on you, girl. But this is like the risk you plays. Like, you can't guarantee that every single person that's going to be on a reality show is out there for the right reasons.
Yeah. No.
and you're the one who has
Sorry.
the daughter that you want to introduce to this person. I don't know. I'm
Mm.
sorry. I would never like personally me. I'll go on traders all day. Oh, do we miss the
We
deadline? I haven't
missed
even
it. Yeah.
checked. I didn't even
I
delete
think I
that.
would have done it last week too, but like I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it when I get to this like booth that like
I
is really
totally
soundproof. And then I was
forgot.
sick. I was totally sick, and I was like, okay,
Oh my God, I totally forgot until literally right now.
no.
Um, but no, so it's like, I don't know. I just like wouldn't go out of my way to try. I have two boys. Like, do I really want to find love on reality TV? No, it's stupid. Good
Mm-hmm.
luck to you. Anyway,
Yeah.
other than that, I'm rewatching Veronica Mars for the 12,000th time, and it's such a good show. It reminds me of Charlie's house, like back in the day with his half-painted blue room. Because
Mm-hmm.
we would watch that, and it would be funny because like before the party started, we would have to like finish watching the episode, and we would hush people and be like, "We need to watch this before the party."
So funny.
It's such a good show.
Different time. Totally different time.
Ugh, such a good show. Anyway, that's on Netflix, but what did you watch?
Okay, so I mentioned I didn't really watch too much, but I did see the second episode of Paradise season two. Okay, here's my qualms. Qualms? Problem. Okay, the first episode was so good. I thought it was like suspenseful and like different. You know,
Mhm.
it didn't feel predictable, and that was kind of, I think, why I had a hard time finishing the first season because it started to get really predictable. And I am sorry for saying that. Charlie called out something, and now it's like so hard to not
Uh,
hear it. Is that the show does so much like big build up music and like da 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 and like throughout things where you're like it doesn't need that. We don't, you know.
Walking Dead did that shit.
Yes, Walking
Walking
Dead.
Dead did
Mhm.
that shit too.
Totally. And it drives me nuts. So, anyways, I thought the first episode, I didn't even notice any of those things. And I thought it was so good. And then the second episode, I was like, okay. And now he knows how to fly. All right.
Well,
And
no, because they
maybe,
talked about how like he could like because of his training and that's how like he got into the underground place to begin with, like because of his previous training and all that. So that
mm-hmm.
kind of went into it, like how he possibly could figure out flying.
Okay. And then I got to the part where Shalene, whatever her name is,
Oh,
she,
Shailene Woodley.
yeah, she like has him in her house and she's like, you're taking me. That's kind of where like
Oh, I think
either
that's third
it might be
episode.
in third, but maybe I didn't finish the third episode. I'm
Mm-mm.
not too sure. So anyway, so I'm almost there. I'm gonna
Because
keep
you got
trucking
past where
along.
he killed somebody in front of the kids, right?
Yes, yeah,
That was second episode.
yeah.
So second episode was where it was just his story. And
Okay.
then the end of the second episode is where they came together. And then the third
Uh,
episode is where she kind of like took him to the
yeah.
house. And that's where third. So you're in the third episode.
I
Get to
think
the
I'm
fucking fourth so I can actually talk about it because I'm,
whoa, lady. Listen, I don't need your hostility, okay?
oh, honey, that's just my personality. You're gonna get that hostility all day, every day.
I know, I know. Okay. I agree with you on the pit. Everything you said there. Yep, totally agree. The paper is still papering. It is actually really cute and just so easy to watch. Kind of like similar.
Oh, and I totally
Oh,
forgot. So after the fact, when I was building out our description for the last episode, I realized I was
mhm,
like, wait a second. This
hmm,
is the Italian lady from White Lotus. The one that you're like, oh, I
mhm.
love her. I love her, blah, 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 from the paper. She's in White Lotus. She's the
Really?
reception. Yeah, she's like the main receptionist girl. Not one of the
Oh,
hookers, the
oh,
other girl.
she's the one that's like mean.
The bitchy one. Yeah, that I loved. Yeah. I resonate
Oh
with
my
these
God,
women.
that's so funny.
Yeah, I realized that because I wanted to get the proper spelling, so I had to like Google her, and then I was like,
Yeah.
White Lotus. Wait a second.
That's hilarious. And that makes me like want to go back and like watch it. Yeah, you're
We should do a rewatch of the
sure
White Lotus
sure as
together.
shit. White Lotus, Seven Women and a Murder she's been in. something definitely Italian. Lots of things
A
Italian. A
lot of
lot of
Italian movies.
yeah.
She's like known as being a
Uh,
predominant Italian actress.
yeah, she's um truly adorable and a gem
Ooh.
in that show. I cannot recommend it. It's just like an easy watch, you know. It's nothing crazy, but like super
Speaking
cute.
of, when does the White Lotus come back? Continue while I look that up.
Okay, so then and then I watched the 2 to 3 episodes of Vladimir too. So I'm also on that boat. But mainly what I consumed was A Court of Wings and Ruin, Akatar.
Aquar.
Uh, and I finished it as of today.
So what are you in now? Oh, you
I
haven't
haven't
started the next one.
I haven't started the next one. I usually like to do like I'm like, give me a day. I'll take a day.
You have until
um,
October to get all of the books read.
well, that's kind of where I was like, maybe I should slow down because how many are there? Akatar, or there's 5 or
6?
6?
5? 6? Because it said Akatar
One,
book
two, three, four.
6.
There's 5. So I have 2 more and like I'm flying through them. So I'm like,
I mean, it might actually be nice for you to finish it so you have that suspense build up with the rest of the people that are waiting.
that's true. So the next one on the list is A Court of Frost and Starlight. Ooh, Echo
Akfast.
Akfast. They just
Akfast.
call him Akotar. We were gonna stop doing this, okay?
No, we're not.
No,
No,
we're
we're
not.
not. No, we're not.
Oh my goodness.
You, sure. Me,
I'm never telling you
never.
anything.
No, I can just Google it, girl. By the way, season 4 of White Lotus is being filmed now. They don't have an actual premiere date, but it's coming.
Very nice. I was posting some pretty hilarious Akatar stuff. I am just enamored with any husband that actually reads the series.
Well, they
But
want to know
then,
what they're
yeah, totally. But then to go on social media and like do a whole thing on it, enamored. I'm here for it. So good.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Start reading Akatar. Dress up like a
He's
fairy.
oh my god. So he's reading I'm reading this and he's reading Game of Thrones. This man tried to
Oh.
put on Game of Thrones with all of us in the car on the freeway. Like we all had to listen to it, aka my toddlers and me. And I looked at him like, I would never do this to you.
Wait,
Like,
were
make
they
me
like, and then he slit his throat with the dagger of
turn this shit
Shalala.
off. What are you doing? It was like worse than that. It was like his
Impaled essence of intestines.
first of all, the what is it called? The narrator that does it, and I'm sure there's other
Oh, I
narration
forgot that there's
actors.
narrators.
He sounds disgusting. He sounds like an old, creepy dude. And the things that happen in Game of Thrones are raunchy AF, okay? He's like, let me just give you a passage. And you are
Please.
not allowed to use this for the record in
Oh,
the
I am.
highlight. Don't know. Okay, then I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. No.
No, just do it.
Okay, but if you do, I literally you can't because I have colleagues and people who are on my team. So never mind. Just go read it for yourself. Bye. Have a good one. Like and subscribe and follow
The
or
trust.
don't.
The trust.
Gone.
No, you already know me so well. I'd be like, Damiana said, what now? No, okay, go. I promise I will not use anything from here forward on our teaser. You have me on record.
It was like his cock is glistening in the sun, and just like I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
We have our children.
I was like, I don't want to hear this creepy man say those words, and like her tits were like swelling up and blah 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 blah, and I'm like, ew, gross.
Was she gross. Was she breastfeeding? Because
know.
why would they swell up?
Aquatar does that too. They'll like say weird stuff that you're like, why are her boobs doing that?
You're like, do mine?
She's turned on? Yeah. And I'm like, I don't think mine do that.
I don't think mine swell up when I'm turned on. They just kind of stay how they are. It would just be like, did you ever watch Younger?
You asked me this multiple times.
Yeah, because I did a rewatch on at some point during this year. Because
No,
there's
I've seen a good chunk of it, but I never finished it.
okay. Because they work for a publishing company, there
Yes.
is one of their clients is kind of like a Game of Thrones-esque type of author, and
Mm-hmm.
he is a big old creep. So I was gonna
Yes.
say it would be like that guy's character being like, I'm gonna talk about sex now on
It is
recording.
that's all I can think of is like how creepy
Yeah.
like
Like
it is to I mean like listen, everyone on this planet has thought or wanted sex, so like that's no surprise to me, but it's just weird like how he writes about it. And I don't want to be like sex shaming or be a big old prude or anything, but I'm like,
there's a
really?
time and place for old men to talk about sex. And it
In
ain't
his
on it,
book.
and
It's
it
in
ain't
his
on
book.
an audiobook that Charlie listens to in his Tesla with his
he,
children.
he feels so great that he's like, oh, I finished that book. Like, because it's so hard to read Game of Thrones. Like,
Yeah, it
it's
has to be
just a
read
lot.
at you for it to work.
Hmm. Yeah. Poor guy.
Anyway, well, good for you trying to get through a pervy book with pervy reader, Charlie. Um, anywho, well, I think that wraps it here. So we'll get, we'll get on because Aqua is gone. So Akvas is next, and we'll fill you in on all the haps of Akvas. But anyway, like, subscribe, comment, share, all the things. And we'll see you next week.
Hmm. Bye.
Adios.